Hi, thanks for taking the time to get to know CapConnect, my magnum opus. So we're going to start out here on the dashboard, nothing too fancy, just kind of giving you an idea of the shape of your data. And from here, we're just going to go right into the capital raise creation form. In my app, a capital raise is just whatever you're raising for, so it can be a fund. Just attach the avatar image, attach your marketing PDFs, put a name, create it. Okay, we're gonna fast forward and I'm gonna show you the result of that, of creating your capital raise, and that way you can see that I extract all these key metrics. All the extraction happens just via PDF parsing. Here is a look at my catalog of investors. This is just the default catalog view. You can sort by a given category. You can also search by any sort of keyword. It's gonna respond in real time. But now we're gonna get into the bread and butter of the app. What I'm showing here is my Neo4j graph, which models relationships between capital raises, investors, people, etc. I'm also using Pinecone, so kind of the meat of the power of my app is Pinecone and Neo4j. And I have a multi-agent lane graph backend, the graph for which is visualized on the right. And now we're getting right into the this is the computation that happens when a user requests investors via natural language prompt. And so I'm displaying what the current node is. Where it says current node, that part I'm just overlaying in the video. That's not part of the app. It's a zoomed in version of the UI, but just gives you a better idea of how the graph is being traversed. And boom, here you can see the investors that resulted from that. They're prioritized based on the connection degree. So the best we have for our current user is investors within 2 degrees. So that means they have at least one mutual connection in between. Now I've just clicked on one of those investors just to demonstrate. You can see that they're also focused on energy, manufacturing, and those are some of the key tenets of the fund, Chain Robotics Fund, that I'm using for this example. And here I'm showing the warm intro path that was computed. And yeah, there you have it. Okay, I guess now I'm showing another, the second result, which is also relevant based on the warm intro path and based on the sector focus. And now here's a third example of an investor result, just to prove the efficacy of my algorithm. I guess it's not an algorithm. It proves the efficacy of my agentic backend. And there you have it. That's CapConnect in a nutshell. Thanks for taking the time to take a look at it. Yeah, this was kind of my baseline introduction to agentic systems, vector databases, graph databases, etc. And like I said, this is my sort of magnum opus thus far. But since then I've been very much working on deepening my understanding of all of those systems, so I can even more powerfully leverage LLMs and the other technologies available to us right now. Thanks for watching.